Hello there, this is Dr. Isix coming to you solo today. Just a shorter sort of a adventure for us. We're not doing an April Fool's thing, you see. Me and Gepwin had an idea of what to do. Maybe we'll save it for another year. But given the circumstances we're all living in, I figured that maybe something a little less ridiculous might be in order. So I decided to record a little bit here just on my own, just to let you guys know that we're all pulling for you. The world's a scary place right now, and I know there's lots of people that are having a lot of trouble. There's a lot of people that are struggling, that are have fallen victim to the ongoing pandemic, and a lot of good people that are doing everything in their power to help fight this thing and to make sure that the rest of us stay in good shape. And I just want to I guess let you guys know that we're pulling for all of you, and we should be pulling for all each other together and all this, and to not forget that even if we're all socially isolated right now, we're supposed to be staying inside and avoiding people and things like that. That there are good people around in the world that are still out there that will be there when this is all over. I know not everyone's gonna be able to make it through, but we're doing what we can to make sure as many of us as possible can. And so I don't want you to forget that we'll get through this and we'll be able to have good times again. All right. And on top of that, I'd like to also show up my appreciation and get ones as well to you guys who tuned into the show, and we're all thankful for you guys for being fans and all that. And, I know we're not a huge, massive show or anything like that, but we're just sort of doing our thing and having some fun doing it. And I'm happy to be able to share that with you guys. It's been a pretty good, amazing adventure so far, and I guess for better or worse, me and Gepwood living in different states has made being able to keep going with production pretty easily through all this. But if that wasn't the case, we probably have figured out something by this point. But it's kind of a moot point. But the thing I guess I want to let you guys all know is that you guys are awesome, and we're all in this together. All right. So if you got the option to, and you can, maybe today, find someone, maybe a friend, maybe a family member, somebody else, they haven't talked to in a while, online, and say, hey, what's up? And just sort of maybe kick off a conversation. And, if it's ends up being, it's like, oh, everything kind of sucks for all of us right now. And so, that's fine. Misery loves company sometimes, other times you might find out as you catch up with an old friend that, they got something cool going on, or, maybe maybe they've been hoping that somebody would reach out to them. Because, sometimes it's important for us to be the ones to extend our hands to other people. Especially in times like this, it's imperative that we remind each other that we're all pulling for each other. That's what was, why I'm, sort of doing this sort of different non-April Fool's thing for April Fool's Day, is, to sort of encourage folks to also give a similar message to other people, that we're all, pulling for each other. And if there's anything we can do to help each other out, let's see what we can do. I know not all of us, are going to be, in the best position to do everything that everyone needs, but there are plenty of us that, can do something. And sometimes that's, doing that little bit is going to make all the world's difference for some people. And just reminding people that people care for them, and people are doing, pulling for them, and I want them to get through this and live happy lives. Yeah, that's something that's good to remind people of, that they're not alone out there, just as you're not, just as I'm not. Yeah, but neither. Yeah, that that kind of goes without saying, really. Yeah. I know it's a little dark, little grim for April Fool's Day, but yeah, it would be inappropriate to do anything else. There has just been so many horrible online April Fool's things through the years. Watches tomorrow, we'd only want to do sort of light-hearted, fun stuff. Nothing that's like too on edge or makes people uncomfortable. And I think last year's guest prank was pretty good, where we talked about watches. That was still a lot of fun. We just kind of came up with like, hey, here's some watches to talk about, and we'll just sort of go back and forth. It was great. Yeah, so, we got, things maybe to try next year. But other than that, I just want to say thank you once again, and yeah, be kind to each other. All right? Take care, and have a good one, everybody. Toodles.